What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little while. I've been extremely busy with work and kids, and because the weather's been nice we've been out loads, so do apologise, but we're back on it. This video we went to Norwich gaming market on Sunday, and I've got some footage, so we'll go through footage of the stalls and I'll show you what I've picked up, and yeah, hope you enjoy. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see, straight as you walked in you had, I think it was Pokemon mystery bags and then Nintendo mystery bags. Went along, you had loads of amiibos. I know nothing about amiibos, so no interest whatsoever. Then you had some, I think it was N64 cartridges, but they were NTSC ones, so no interest with them either. Then there was, I think it was PS4, Xbox One. They were all sealed new games. I'm sure they were only £3, £4, £5. They weren't expensive, and then plushes at the end. So up on the stand you had obviously your box stuff. That was quite nice, reasonably priced, but say nothing for me. Quite a nice entrance though. So as you can see, second stall there started off with Master System, Mega Drive. There was boxed NES stuff. She's obviously picked up that Black Label Kung Fu boxed for the missus, but she wasn't going for that. She was well into the boxed Super Nintendo stuff this weekend, which was obviously next. Which in that we did actually pick up that or was it Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose, which I can't remember if this was the complete one or not. Let's have a look. Take it out of the case. I know it's not an expensive game anyway. No, that was just cartridge and box. I'll pick a manual up for her for that. Yeah, what did we pay for that? That was £18, which to be fair is pretty good. It's got a tiny bit of sticker residue here, which I should be able to get off. So yeah, happy with that. Um, then yeah, I pointed out there was a sealed Super Paper Mario on the Wii for £125. Whether that's good or not, I have no idea, but it just shocked me a little bit. And then you see the Wii, PS2 and PS1 there towards the end. So all in all, pretty good stall, pretty decent prices. Yeah. That was the third stall, so they did have a lot. They started off with some Pokemon stuff, cards predominantly, and then they had a few PS1, PS2, original Xbox games over on the side there, but nothing of any great value sort of thing. But it was one of the smaller stalls there. So that was the Doorway to Darkness stall. It was absolutely massive, but absolutely heaving at the same time. Really hard to kind of get footage of it because there was just people everywhere. But as you see, they had consoles, they had controllers, loose games, box games, basically any console you could think of. They had games for really good prices as well. Um, on the second trip round, Mrs. did actually pick up Micro Machines for the NES. This is no manual, but it has, like, the box is absolutely mint. Um, comes in the protector. So yeah, cartridge, original insert. Yeah, £30, which is very reasonably priced as well. So yeah, to be fair, I do want to go and check out their store. So yeah, I hope to latter part of the year head out that way and go and see their store for myself. So as you can see from the footage, the next two stalls, it was like the mini arcades, um, which daughter and stepdaughter had a quick go on them. Um, they were pretty cool. Then next table was like the Sega Saturn and Dreamcast, I think, and I don't know whether they were playing like homebrew games or something like advertising homebrew games. I didn't really look because I don't have um, either console. Um, and then the last stall of that footage was obviously that awesome artwork. So you had your Mario, a lot of Pokemon, and some Sonic stuff as well as the little Pokeball, like, they're not aquariums, but oh, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but they're like little forests with Pokemon in and stuff like that. They're pretty cool. I don't have room for things like that, so unfortunately, just that was a quick look at what was there, sort of thing. So this next stall it's actually a shop that's recently opened up, probably the last 6 months or something like that. A Mega's Emporium. It's quite local to me. I haven't been there yet. Every time I've gone to go, it's shut on that day or whatever, so I haven't managed to get there. The stall had a great variety of things. It was a little bit more expensive than some of the other vendors there, so didn't actually pick anything up from that stall. But yeah, it was nice to see that they'd made an appearance and they were kind of putting themselves out there. They had their little business cards and things like that. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. This next stall, I'm not sure of the company name or anything like that, but yeah, start off with they had all like the pop heads and things like that. Move along, they had some old school cassette tape players. Unfortunately, not one that is compatible. Well, according to what they said, compatible with Spectrum. So I was a bit gutted because do need a tape player for my Spectrum 48K. But moving along, they had beautiful range of games. Some mint, absolute mint, as you see at the end there. Boxed Game Boy stuff, boxed Super Nintendo stuff. My missus actually picked up the Page Master on Super Nintendo, £30, and it is fully complete with manual, original insert. So yeah, but it's extremely clean. Everything they had there was absolutely mint. They did have like the big plastic case with the Game Boy stuff and some Super Nintendo stuff. It was obviously higher priced, but yeah, it's good to see. It's really good to see at events like this. So this next booth was just posters and like the little stickers that go on top of your arcade machines. Very cool, not overly expensive. I didn't pick anything up from them, but it was good to see a little bit of variety. Um, yeah. So as you can see from this next store, it was another stretch nearly the whole length of the last side there. So they had a great mixture of consoles, unboxed. They had a massive selection of games for, again, every console you can think of. Um, I did actually see Dan the Games Man, his local Norwich YouTuber as well, doing his PlayStation Platinum collection. So yeah, he was there. But yeah, stretched further down to the Master System stuff, and just a little bit further on they had Commodore 64, Amstrad, CPC and Spectrum as well, which I did have a look at. I actually went back to that stall later on because I had actually missed right at the beginning there, and I managed to pick up an unboxed copy of Power Strike. So I paid £30 for this. I'm hoping I can pick up box and ideally manual, but just box if need be, for less than £40, and I've saved myself a few quid on a boxed Sega Master System game for the collection. Fingers crossed. If anyone out there has a box for Power Strike for the Master System, please hit me up, let me know in the comments or Instagram, Twitter, and maybe we can sort something out. So now we start on the middle section. As you can see there, again, a huge amount of games, every console, straight onto the Master System stuff. Well, I assume my missus have boxed NES cleaning kit first, which she ummed and ahed about, but the top was all ripped open, so we didn't pick that up. But what we actually did manage to pick up from that stall, the Master System game that I passed on my missus right quick, and that is a box copy of RC Grand Prix. Don't actually know if this has got the manual or not. Let's open it. Open it on camera, find out. I don't reckon it has. It hasn't. But I now have a box copy. I may use the cartridge that I got from France, put that in here, so I do have a loose copy of RC Grand Prix if anyone needs it. Just let me know. So yeah, that was £10, which, yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. But yeah, let's crack on and see what else. So this was the other side of the middle, first stall, a lot of mystery bags, a lot of pop heads, and then you had the shelving, which was a lot of, I think there was PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, PS2 stuff in there, all real cheap stuff. I wasn't looking to pick anything up for any of those consoles through this event. I was predominantly going there for Master System stuff that I didn't have, and the missus was there for NES and Super Nintendo stuff that she wanted. So yeah, didn't pick anything up from there. Now this was the last stall of that centre section. It had a little bit of variety of everything. Nothing was overly priced. Mrs. actually picked up Yoshi's Cookie unboxed on the NES, 15. I think that's about what it goes for anyway, so that's not too bad. All in all, pretty good. We did actually also pick up Rugrats Treasure Hunt for the N64. That was a £5. I'm not too sure where we actually got that from. That might have been the Omega's Emporium, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, all in all, really good event. So yeah, there you have it. That's my take on the Norwich gaming market 2023. All in all, really good. Unfortunately, it was the hottest day of the year so far, so inside was ridiculous. There were so many people, so it was hotter than you can imagine. Everyone's just sweating. It wasn't very pleasant in that respect, but it's great that there's a massive turnout. Hopefully they'll do it again next year, because I know they haven't done it for the last few years. But yeah, all in all, great to see loads of different vendors from all over the country attending, you know, bringing some high-end stuff, some low stuff, some, you know, mid-range. No one's overcharging. I did hear a few people going, oh, look at the price of that, and it's like, do you know what I mean? It's not, it wasn't overly expensive from what I see, you know, every day, looking at eBay, looking at CEX, checking forums, things like that. It wasn't overpriced, so I think the prices were, you know, either spot on what stuff normally goes for, or a little bit cheaper, which is brilliant in my eyes. You know, if I can save a few quid, then it's all good. But yeah, great event. We'll be going again. We'll probably do early access next time, just so it's a little bit less crowded. I wanted to see what it was like on general admission. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leaving a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.